Everybody, welcome. Yeah. Mom, sit down. Hi, everybody. My name is Mary Denmead. I want to welcome you tonight to City Circle Acting Company's new play festival. We are really excited to share with you these new works tonight. My name is Mary Denmead, and I serve on the board of City Circle as the head of the Play Selection Committee. And one of the things that the Play Selection Committee was tasked with this year was to gather submissions for this 10-minute play festival. And we sent out to local and national listservs to get those plays. And we really wanted this year to focus on getting Iowa playwrights or people who had a nice deep connection with Eastern Iowa, or in one case, there was one author who kind of drove through Iowa one time and he had really nice things to say about the cornfield, so he's in. So that's what we have to share with you tonight. Now, we received over 200 submissions of plays. We got a lot of plays. And the Play Selection Committee went through all those, and this is what we've ended up with tonight. We wish we could have chosen more, but here's what we learned. It is super difficult to write a good 10-minute play. Think about it. In 10 minutes, we got to get a good story, good characters, all with minimal set and just a few actors. So we have done that. They have done that. We have made that happen tonight. So I want to thank our directors and our volunteer actors tonight for all of their hard work and flexibility. Boy, putting one show up is a piece of cake, you think? Putting 9 up at the same time, a little trickier. So before you leave the theater tonight, though, after you've enjoyed this evening, please go out and get your tickets for Peter and the Starcatcher. That is one weekend only, next weekend. It is a play with music, and when I tell you this is going to be super fun. 12 actors playing over 100 characters, and the story is the story, sort of the prequel to Peter Pan, and tells the story of how Peter became the boy who never grew up. So it's really going to be fun. You don't want to miss that. There will be one 15-minute intermission, so please make sure you have your cell phones off. And then on that 15-minute intermission, go out and get yourself some tickets for Peter and find out more about the rest of our season. We would love to have you join us. Finally, one last bit, due to unforeseen circumstances, Matt Brubaker will be performing in the play Guaranteed tonight. So just a little casting shuffle. And once again, I want to thank you so much for supporting local theater, especially new works. This is very exciting to have you here. So enjoy the show. Thank you.
The harbor, a lonely spot. Darkness nears. With it, a hint of mystery, an intimation of intrigue, and unearthly quiet. An occasional seagull. Like all harbors, a refuge, a place to seek shelter, away from the bright lights, away from the clamor of the city, away from prying eyes. A fog rolls in, obscuring details, blurring edges, keeping secrets. She waits, nervous yet excited, uncertain about the present and even more about the future.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! What are you doing?
She calls out blindly into the inky night.
It's not inky night yet. I can see you. I asked, what are you doing?
Confused and unsettled, she hails a figure she imagines she sees in the darkness.
You better get the hell out of here, or I'll call the cops. I swear it.
She seeks an answer to a question she doesn't yet know how to ask.
Question? What question? Did Brad hire you? Is that what you're talking about? He did, didn't he?
She begins making
Yes.
wild accusations.
Well, it won't do him any good. And why are you talking in that weird way? How long have you been following me? Come closer where I can see you better, so I can recognize you the next time you're stalking me, so I can describe you to the cops. That's close enough. I've got a gun.
Nervous and a little desperate, she pretends she has a gun in her pocket.
I do have a gun, which you'll find out if you take a step closer.
She continues to maintain the obvious falsehood of having a firearm.
Did Brad hire you?
She asks. She exclaims.
You know, you are, can you talk like a normal person?
Yes, I can.
Well, whoever you are, you're irritating as hell. A private investigator, right?
Nope.
But you are working for Brad.
No.
Then who the hell are you?
The narrator.
The narrator? The narrator of what?
Your life.
Oh, God, just when I thought things couldn't get any more screwed up.
He's not going to show up.
Who's not going to show up? What are you talking about?
Randall. Randall's not going to show up.
How do you know about... You are working for Brad. You know what? Tell him. Go ahead, just tell him. I don't care anymore.
I'm not working for Brad.
How else do you explain...
You came here tonight to meet Randall Billings. You were going to tell him that unless he splits with his wife, it's over.
Only an investigator could know...
I'm not an investigator. Look, you're carrying a friendship ring in your left pocket that Randall gave you 6 weeks ago. You only wear it when you two meet.
How do you know?
But you decided not to wear it tonight, so you won't weaken in your resolve to demand a divorce.
This is too much.
Careful.
What?
You're gonna collapse.
Oh, that's ridiculous. No one could have known about the ring. No one.
I know.
But how do you know?
I'm the narrator.
Oh, that's not possible. It's crazy talk.
Look at you. You're getting nervous. Your hands are beginning to shake. You clasp them together to steady them. You begin to glance back and forth wildly, almost like you're caged. You frantically reach into your pocket where your imaginary gun was, and you rattle your keys anxiously. Believe me?
The narrator?
Yes.
Of my life?
Yes.
Narrators tell stories. My life isn't some kind of story.
Oh, but it is.
That's nuts. That's crazy talk.
Even this here now, it's a story. It's got all the components.
Components? What components?
Characters, setting, plot, conflict, resolution. You, Brad, and Randall, the characters. The setting is the war. The conflict, your unhappy marriage. And the further conflict is your wedding vows versus your marital infidelity, your present misery versus future happiness.
What happened to resolution?
It's the resolution I'm concerned about. It's the resolution that made me make my presence known, to speak out for the first time.
Well, what is it? What is the resolution?
Every story has a beginning, a middle, and an end.
Fine.
In the story of your life, you're in the middle.
I'm in the middle.
I want to make sure this stays the middle of your story. Doesn't become the end.
Wait. You don't think I would actually consider...
After waiting and then getting a text. Yep, you would have considered.
The bastard!
And it would have been easy, right here on the wharf, next to the water.
I don't know.
Believe me, you would have considered it.
Maybe.
But thanks to the intervention of the narrator, it's no longer an issue. Right? No longer?
No longer.
Come on. I'll walk you home.
All right.
We'll take the long way.
Okay.
They walk off into the night, their footsteps echoing softly on the wooden planks. Soon they're nothing but a hazy outline against the moonless sky.
Stop that.
Sorry, it's what I do.
Welcome to Yoga Fu. Today's featured flavors are pomegranate protein punch and whipped wheatgrass. It's vegan. What can I get you?
I'm actually waiting for someone.
Date?
Yeah.
Met online?
What? No?
Oh, sorry. My mistake.
Okay, yes, we met online. How did you know?
You're looking at the face of every guy that walks out here, trying to figure out if they look like the pictures you've seen.
That's super observant.
And you have his profile up on your phone.
I'm just trying to read up on the books he likes. I'm reading the summaries and critiques, so I have something to say about them.
Do you want to try some samples while you wait?
Sure, that way I won't have to choke down something awful while we talk about Weeping Underwater Looks a Lot Like Laughter by Michael J. White.
First online date?
Nope.
A repeat offender?
I've been on Match.com, Chemistry.com, OkCupid.com, PlentyOfFish.com, Harmony.com, Lava Life, Easy Flirt, JDate.
You're Jewish?
I'm not opposed to converting. That's good. What's that?
Microbiotic Mango Madness.
You should mix that with the green one.
That is good. Hey, come back here and see what you think of these two. It's Brownie Energy Booster with Acai Berry Blast.
That's good, but if you add...
Do you ever meet people the normal way?
It's the 21st century. This is normal. Can I have an apron? I don't want to get this stuff on my skirt. Oh, sweet, thank you. Listen, if I can take classes, watch movies, shop and order my groceries online, why is there such a stigma attached to dating online?
It just seems forced to me.
Well, for you it's fine, but we live in a city where there are 4 single women to every 1 single man. You have to get proactive about dating, or you're going to end up sad and alone.
At least you haven't lost your sense of romance.
I'm just being realistic. Here,
Whoa,
try it.
this looks sinister.
Wimp.
I didn't say I wasn't going to try. I'm just mustering up the courage. Oh my god.
What?
This is amazing.
Thanks.
No, seriously. I now understand why my mom says she has an intimate relationship with chocolate. I can marry this yogurt. I could buy a boulder of a diamond, get down on one knee and propose to it. It's that good.
Oh, that's him. Okay, thanks for...
Wait, let's test him out.
What?
You can only tell so much from a profile. I'll talk to him. It'll be like one last screening process. Welcome to Yoga Fu. Today's featured flavors are pomegranate protein punch and whipped wheatgrass. It's vegan. What can I get you?
Yeah. Give me a peach protein power hour.
Coming right up.
He's not waiting for me.
Maybe he's hungry.
Maybe he's rude.
What brings you to Yoga Fu today, sir?
Got a date?
Well, thank you for choosing us as the first stop on your romantic adventure.
Yeah. Sure.
So, read any good books lately?
Yes. Learning to Read Underwater by Misha Marshall.
I just read that. What'd you think?
Good book.
Who would you say was your favorite character?
Definitely the deep sea diver.
Sorry?
The one who learns to read underwater.
It's about 15-year-olds with coke addictions.
What? You sure?
Yeah, I just finished it.
Oh, I must be mixing it up with something else. I read it a long time ago.
It just came out a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, well, I just read so much. Maybe I should look up a summary to remind myself.
What a poser! He never read that book. He's just going to look it up now.
Didn't you do the same thing?
Oh, yeah, but only because I thought he'd actually read the book. Find out what the last movie he saw was.
Seen any good movies lately?
Yeah, I watched Transformers 2 last week.
You like action flicks?
No. I like Megan Fox.
She's hot, right?
Hell yeah. I mean, you know, in a purely physical way.
You're right, sir.
That liar. He said he only watches foreign films. I spent 2 hours watching trailers for European films that I didn't even understand.
You do know you just could have watched one of those films in that time.
Ask him something else.
I think it's time for you to get out from behind the counter.
No. I don't want to go on this date. Get rid of him.
What? No, I'm not doing that.
Tell him you're closing.
I can't. We don't close for 5 hours.
Fine.
What are you doing?
Canceling.
By text message?
Sure, why not?
That's the rudest thing I've ever heard.
I don't like him.
How do you know?
I just watched you with him. He's a jerk.
No, he isn't. He's just trying to impress you.
With a bunch of lies about who he is.
You know what? Let me see your phone.
What?
Bring up your profile on your phone. Come on.
Okay. What? Why are you laughing?
Okay, first of all, you look nothing like this picture. And what is that? A glamour shot from one of those mall kiosks?
My cousin did it. He does headshots for actors.
Not the ones that get cast. And you are definitely not extremely active.
How would you know that?
You took a cab here.
Well, I was coming from home, and...
Says here you live in the neighborhood.
Okay, fine, so I took a cab 10 blocks, but it doesn't mean I wouldn't be extremely active. You know, for the right person.
You two are perfect for each other.
What? He's a liar.
And so are you. You're worse than him. You're pretending to work at the frozen yogurt shop where you're meeting him so you can put him through another screening process.
Okay, so you have a little bit of a point there.
Let me do you a favor. I'll distract him with free toppings. You take the apron off, sneak out the door, wait a minute, and then pretend that you're just coming in. Go on the date with him.
I don't know.
Hey, dating is scary, I get it. You don't know until you try. Really, actually try.
Okay. Fine, I'll go on the stupid date.
That's the spirit. Get ready. Sir, would you like some free toppings on your froyo? Totally on the house.
Yeah, sure. So, what's the verdict?
A little crazy, but funny. Worth a first date.
You're the best, man. Thanks for the screening.
Anytime. But dude, stop ordering before they get here. It's rude.
Yeah, well, stop giving me made-up summaries in the books I say I read. And tricking me into talking about Megan Fox. Your wingman skills suck.
I'll work on that. Incoming.
F-Ball Fan 1985!
Summer Rain 001.
It's so nice to meet you.
Beautiful day, isn't it?
Yes, beautiful.
I think spring is my favorite season.
Spring is for lovers.
Yes, it is. What's that you're reading?
Something about springtime.
That's a nice title.
Well, yes, but she isn't very happy.
Well, maybe now she isn't, but when you finish the book, she will be, won't she?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. It's all about the journey.
You're so right. It's about the journey.
I never did get there. I wanted to go, but I never got there. He didn't like to travel.
Where was it you wanted to go?
To Israel, but I didn't get there. I really never got there. He didn't like to travel.
I know.
Except for business.
I know. He didn't like to travel.
Yes, I guess. Well, maybe. I'm not sure.
But you never went.
Where?
To Israel.
Well, I planted trees and I sent money.
So you're there in spirit.
Yes, I guess I am.
You definitely are.
Where did this come from?
It's yours. You're reading about spring.
I am? How wonderful. I wish I could remember.
You like some coffee?
Coffee, yes, I would.
You like it black.
That's exactly how I like it.
Just black, no sugar.
Just black.
And not too strong.
Just like my mama did.
Really? Your mama liked it black too?
Who?
You said your mama liked it black too.
I did? Well, this is the best cup of coffee I've ever had.
Wonderful. I'm so glad you like it.
Do you work here?
No, I don't.
Well, you should work here. You're very nice.
Thank you. So are you.
I don't work here either. No, I don't work here. I don't know what I do here, but I don't work.
Are you hungry?
Hungry? I don't know.
I have an extra sandwich.
Well, I could be hungry.
I'm afraid you don't get a choice. They're both the same. Swiss cheese, lettuce, and tomato with a little mayo.
Where did this come from?
It's yours. You're reading about spring.
I am? How wonderful.
I hope you like Swiss cheese.
I love Swiss cheese.
Then this is your lucky day.
Wow.
How do you like it?
What's not to like at Swiss cheese?
You've got a point.
You are very nice.
Thank you.
I have a secret.
You do?
Yes.
Are you going to tell me?
What?
Your secret.
Why would I do that? It's a secret.
I'm sorry. I just thought.
I have a secret.
I know.
You do?
You told me.
So what is your secret?
You mean your secret?
I don't remember.
That's okay.
Good, because that's the way it is.
I have a secret.
You do?
Do you want to know what it is?
If you want to tell me.
Do you promise not to tell anyone?
I promise.
I love you, Mom.
You do? Well, how nice. Thank you for telling me.
You're so welcome.
I love you too.
I know. So, what sandwich should I bring you tomorrow? More Swiss cheese?
How about something different?
I'll surprise you.
I love surprises.
I know you do.
You are very nice.
Thank you.
I hope you visit me again soon.
How about tomorrow?
Tomorrow would be wonderful. Just wonderful.
Then tomorrow it is. I love you, Mom. I'll see you tomorrow.
Reach for the sky and give me all your money.
1 second.
1 sec? I've got a gun, sweetheart. Reach for the sky and give me all your money.
1 more second.
Empty the damn drawer now.
You're going to make me lose count now, please. Be quiet. Okay, done. Now, what was it you wanted?
Reach for the sky and give me your money.
Which?
What do you mean, which? Reach for the sky and give me your money.
Both?
Yes, both, now.
Okay.
Okay. Forget about the reaching for the sky. Just give me all the money and no exploding dye packs or I'll shoot you.
Oh, no exploding dye packs it is. Hey, have you ever been to law school?
What? No, I haven't been to law school.
I didn't think so. I'm going now. 1 course a semester at night, and by robbing this bank, which is a felony, you have now unwittingly become the guarantor of my life. So this whole talk about killing me is really not in your best interest.
What's a guarantor?
It means you pretty much have to guarantee my safety.
No, I don't.
Well, right, you still have free will and all. I'm just saying that the law, in its majesty, bends your will inexorably to its own.
No, it doesn't. How?
Well, let's say Officer McCarthy's been drinking heavily all day. Oh, I'm sorry. That's an invidious and in some circumstances unlawful ethnic stereotype. Let's use, well, what's your ethnic origin? I'll just use that.
Latvian.
Latvian? Oh, come on, I don't know any Latvian names. What's your name? I'll just use that.
My name is... Wait, I'm not giving you my name. I'm robbing this bank.
Screw it. So, Officer McCarthy's blind drunk, right? And when he answers the silent alarm, he comes in through that door, sees you and your gun.
What silent alarm?
It's not important. Pay attention to the hypothetical.
What silent alarm?
The one underneath my foot. First you step on the silent alarm, then you slip a couple of dye packs in with the money, and it blows up red ink all over you right before you leave, so... It's bank teller robbery procedure 101. Is this your first job or something?
No, this is not my first job. Have you stepped on it already?
Not yet. My foot's just kind of hovering over it right now.
Back away, slowly.
Well, I'm obviously not going to do that.
Then I'm going to shoot you.
Okay, you really need to let me finish my guarantor hypothetical. You'll find it paradigm shattering. Do you know what a paradigm is? They come up in law school all the time.
I'm not negotiating with you, sweetheart.
No, you are. I took theory of negotiation last semester, and it turns out we're negotiating everything all the time, and we don't even know it.
Okay, Jesus, just tell me the thing.
Okay. What thing? I forget where we are again.
The guarantee.
Guarantor, right. What was the hypothetical? You know, law school is nothing but hypotheticals, and it's just really hard to keep them all straight.
The drunk Latvian, Slovenian, American cop named McCarthy who bursts through the doors and sees me with my gun on you.
Right, except he's blind drunk, right? So he goes to shoot you, but he blows my head clean off my shoulders with his Glock. Now do you see?
See what?
Let's keep going. So Officer McCarthy is shortly followed by the teetotaling SWAT team, and you, no fool you, you drop your gun. You think you're only looking at 10 years for bank robbery. No big deal, right?
It's kind of a big deal.
I don't think so. When you get 35 years for felony murder.
What's felony murder?
Exactly. That is the question you need to be asking yourself. Felony murder is a killing that occurs during a dangerous felony committed by an actor, even an accidental death committed by another actor, that gets charged against the first actor as first-degree murder.
I'm not an actor.
No, you are. I am. We all are. Isn't that great? You learned that in law school, too.
But the drunk cop's the one that killed you.
Well, he's got his own issues, but we're talking about you now, aren't we?
How is that fair that I get felony murder when he's the one that shot you?
Well, who set the dangerous train of events in motion that led to my death,
Me, I guess.
Exactly. And I'd still be alive, but for that, right?
But what if I came in here just when you were going out to lunch?
Oh, a counter hypothetical. Yes, this is just like class.
Okay, and I wasn't coming in to rob the bank. I was just coming to cash a check. And I delayed you while you were doing that. And then when you went for your slice of pizza...
Oh, salad. I'm gonna go get a salad today, I think.
Whatever. But when I delayed you just long enough that when you left and you crossed the street, just as a drunk driver comes flying around the corner and runs you down. Am I guilty then?
What do you think? That's what law professors always say. They never actually teach you anything. They're very passive-aggressive, I think. What do you think?
Of course I shouldn't be guilty.
But why not? There's always a follow-up question. You think you're home free, and then boom, here comes the follow-up.
Because I was robbing the bank when the drunk cop shot you, but when I was cashing my check, so I would be guilty the first time, but not the second time.
Yes! Oh my God! You would be an awesome law student! See, you really don't want to shoot me because of the whole felony murder guarantor thing, the justice of which you now plainly see.
Why was I going to shoot you?
My foot hovering over the silent alarm that I won't back away from.
The alarm, right. Back away, sweetheart, now!
If you shoot me, my foot will fall onto the alarm, and you'll be caught, and you'll have accomplished nothing but added a first-degree murder charge to this bank robbery charge.
And you'll be dead. Back away. Come on, please.
See how we're negotiating again? Always negotiating. Except this time you have no leverage, so you're starting to beg, which means the negotiation's pretty much over and I have won. Yay! Now I forget where we are again.
Me too.
Oh. No, that wasn't it. Oh, you want money?
Yes. Hand it over.
Okay.
You will?
Yes. Banks don't mind losing a few $1,000s, but if I get shot, that's a front page story, and pretty soon people start changing banks and they're out $1 gazillion, so they tell us just to hand it over. Hey, that's what you guys always say, hand it over! Oh, it's so ironic.
What about the alarm?
I still haven't stepped on it.
Why not? You're not really worried about that drunk cop shooting you.
A little. But it's more like banking's just gotten kind of lonely. Nobody goes to a teller anymore. It's all online banking this and ATM that. And that's why I decided to become a lawyer. Banking's just gotten kind of lonely.
Yeah. Every time I case a branch, they're like deserted.
Yeah. You know, we're supposed to count the coins twice, but that was like my 10th time, just because I don't have anything else to do.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah, but I'm sure being a bank robber must suck sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you hit a bank and they only have like $800.
Oh, we're flush. The armored car came this morning.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
But sometimes the tellers, they're all scared and crying. And I mean, you know, I gotta scare them. It's my job, right?
Of course.
But that's not who I am. I mean, it's not all I am.
Yeah, but they're just crybabies. You know, I'm not crying, am I?
No, that's what I used to think. But then this whole felony murder thing, it makes me realize that I'm to blame for everything that happens. All of it, even their tears, me.
Yeah, eggshell skull, huh?
I don't understand half of what comes out of your mouth, sweetheart.
If you tap somebody on the head, just a little tap, and their skull breaks because it's thin like an eggshell, you still have to pay the same amount of damages as if you did it with a sledgehammer. That's what the law says. You take your plaintiff as you find him.
Or your bank teller?
You keep calling me sweetheart.
I just saw it in a movie. I like the way it sounded.
Well, you should know I've got an eggshell heart. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Oh, I'm hypotheticals than I am people.
I can't take your money now.
No, that wasn't fair. You should totally rob me. You should.
I realize I can be better than that. I could go to law school or something. Thanks for showing me that, sweetheart.
Oh gosh, you're so welcome. No! Oh my God!
Oh, I'm sorry, I was too fast, wasn't
No, I mean, I accidentally just stepped on the silent alarm.
Oh, well, we can pull it off, can't we?
No, he always gets here really fast.
Face on Pagora! Oh! Are these the three scoundrels? Leah, step aside! I'll cut him down!
Officer McCarthy, you're drunk again! There's only one gentleman!
I'll aim for the middle fella then!
Oh my God, Officer McCarthy, put your gun down right now! Oh? He is not a robber. I stepped on the alarm by accident.
Oh, sure. Yeah. It's a good thing you said that. For wouldn't I have gunned him down where he stands right now if you hadn't? Hit the reset button. There's a good girl.
I will. Sorry.
I'll call off the SWAT team. Back to my lunch then.
The way you stepped in front of me, that was the bravest thing I ever saw.
I had to save you. The law is right. All of this, it's my fault.
Well, the law is really wise. I was going to close up to go get my salad. Do you want to join me?
I think I have to.
Why?
What if that drunk driver shows up? You're gonna need your guarantor.
Yeah, my guarantor.
The tea, sir. Oh, wonderful. My God, Jars, the organisms are really alive today. I mean, you could almost feel them breathing in the soft air. And the way they seduce you to give them a big smell.
Well, hello there, Jars.
Well, if it isn't little Mary back again from school.
Silly Jars. I'm a proper 18, hardly very little. And I'll be going to university soon.
Yes, well, I've prepared the tea exactly to your liking. I've had plenty of practice these last few weeks of your ever-present presence. Yours is the farthest on the right.
Well, you know, I can hardly get enough of Lawrence's luscious gardens.
There are many of like mind.
Hi, Lawrence!
Figlets! My goodness, Mary! You sure like to give me a good scare with each passing day.
Oh, Lawrence, you're so funny.
Yes, as you like to remind me with each passing day.
Oh, I hope you do not grow tired of my ever-present presence. Do you?
Oh, Mary, never. Your presence is a present.
Is it wrapped in blue? The present.
Streaming red, actually. Mary, I'm so happy to have you visit me here in the garden so often. It is so nice to have someone like you to aid me.
Oh, I just love to hear you go on about all the lilacs and the daffodils.
It is so nice to have someone who appreciates the specificity of my plants the way that you do.
Oh, Lawrence, you just have a way of showing me how to cherish a blossoming flower.
Chew! Bless you. Me. Little Mary, wouldn't you like your tea? Yours is the furthest on the right.
Oh, well, Jars, you just sneezed. Surely you need a nose hanky. Well, you see, if you were to sneeze without wiping your nose, it may drip into my tea, and, well, I wouldn't want to have you make it again.
He really is a good butler.
I'm afraid he doesn't like me very much.
No, that's just his manner of being. You need to give him time to get to know us. It's hard to learn the nuances of a new position in just a couple of weeks. He really is special.
Well, now that we have a moment alone, I just wanted to tell you that I got accepted into Oxford.
Oh, Mary, how grand! I'm so proud of you.
Well, I'm not sure it's meant to be.
Hush! Why do you say such things?
Well, to go to such a prestigious university, it would cost so much, and I'm afraid that Mother and Father don't really have the resources.
Mary, surely I can assist you.
Oh, no. How preposterous.
Mary, Mother and Father may resent my success, but they would want you to go to university. You may be my half-sister, but you are in my whole heart.
Well, if you say so.
Chew.
Jaws, I hope you're not coming down with a cold.
Oh, no, sir. Just a touch of allergic persuasion. Mary, wouldn't you like your tea?
Oh, well, all right, Jars. My, you sure are keen about it.
Well, it's just that I'm very anxious to see if I've truly made it to your liking this time. Far right. Sir, there's a matter I'd like to address with you if we could step outside for a moment.
Oh, surely, Jars, we can speak here in the sanctity of the garden.
Well, you see, it regards Mary, and I'd rather not speak in front of the girl.
Oh, Jars, anything you have to say about Mary won't faze her. She may be my half-sister, but she has the heart of a whole lion. Anyway, she was telling me in confidence that she feels you may not be very fond of her.
No, where did she get that idea?
Oh, you know, she's young and perhaps not familiar with the way that two men may share a special bond the way that we do.
You don't say.
It is so hard to get good help for a garden like this.
I'm trying to help you.
I know, and you're doing a tremendous job, Jars, really you are. In fact, I don't know that I've had anyone as gracious around this old house.
Wow, sir, that's really a compliment, especially coming from you.
Is it really? You know, having you around has really saved me. I don't know what I'd be doing without you.
I can truly empathize, sir.
Wow. Just wow. I feel so giddy talking this way. I didn't know it could be like this, but I knew there was something special about you.
This is truly the happiest day of my life.
Jars, I planted this chrysanthemum just for you. I think this is the perfect shade for you. You know, a blooming flower is a joyous thing. Where did Mary get off to?
Yes. I don't. I mean, let me just go and check. But before I go, I think I saw some dirt leaking from over there, from the lilacs.
Oh my! This is shocking. There really is a lot of dirt here.
Really?
Oh, yes. There. That should take care of it. thought Mary was just being picky.
Well, I can't find her anywhere. No, sir! After all we've been through, is this how it's to end? At the moment of our truest beginning? I can't go on. Bollocks.
You're new.
Who's there?
Haven't seen you before.
Who are you?
A neighbor.
Show yourself.
In a minute. You know, something smelled different. I was taking my afternoon nap out like a light. When I woke up, I noticed a smell wafting up the stairs to my cozy little corner, and I thought I should investigate. So here I am. Investigating.
Well, I don't think it's particularly polite to comment on the smell of a new guest. In most cultures, it's generally considered a rude practice.
I never said I didn't enjoy your smell. In fact, I quite find it nice.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. There's this fresh material at the bottom of my page that I've been... Oh, God.
Hello, new friend.
Boo! You're I mean, I wasn't expecting
a tabby cat?
Yes. Not that there's anything wrong with being a cat. Cats are great. I just thought maybe a labradoodle or something.
I'm Harley. Welcome to Sarah's house, little friend. May I call you little friend?
I think you should call me Skittles.
Skittles?
That's what Sarah called me before she left the house.
Skittles. Interesting. Is that Swedish?
I don't know. Is Harley Swedish?
No, I think it's motorcycle. Yeah.
Exotic?
Well, what can I say? I'm an exotic cat.
I belong to an exotic species too. I have this long parrot-like tail, see? That is where the term parakeet comes from.
And the term feline comes from long, sharp claws.
Really?
No. But if you'd like to see mine, I'd be happy to show you.
Well, it has been lovely meeting you, Harley. Thank you for the warm welcome. And now, I think, if you don't mind, I think I'm just going to get back to my business now.
No. That would be rude. I don't want to be a rude roommate.
Oh, no, really, you've been plenty welcoming.
Nonsense. You're a new roommate. When a new roommate moves in, you should really clear the air. Lay everything out on the metaphorical table. Start on a fresh note, don't you think?
You know, honestly, I think the air is plenty clear, and I just feel so thankful to have been welcomed into this home. Your home.
Skittles. Skittles, Skittles, Skittles. My naive little feathered friend. Let's stop beating around the bush here. We are avoiding the obvious truth, the elephant in the room, if you will. The present, lurking tension between us.
And, what would that be?
You're a bird, and I'm a cat.
Oh, yes. That.
Yes, that.
Look, Harley, I know you are a strong and capable household cat, but have you ever actually tried bird before?
No, but I'm really looking forward to it.
Now let's just stop and think about this for a second. What will this do for you, huh? What existential crisis are you satisfying here? Have you considered that you're a tiny speck in this animal kingdom, and by eating me, you're just filling in a widely accepted cliche and caving to the urges of cravings you can't possibly understand, contributing to a larger cycle of systematic oppression. The oppression of household pets.
I think I'm willing to take the risk.
Look, Harley, I forgive you, okay? It is not your fault that your body is telling you to react to me this way, but please, I am begging you to resist this urge. Please.
But that smell, that birdie smell.
I'll take a bath.
Oh, then you'll just smell birdie.
Okay, so I'll never shower. Huh? I will make a mess in my cage. Stop it. Look at us, roommates, compromising on the first day. Never hear of that happening. I think we are gonna get along just fine. See, here, I'll do it right now. Oh, yeah, I'm so dirty.
Enough. Skittles, baby, look. This is what it is. I'm a cat, and you're a bird, and despite your optimism, I'm never going to stop wanting to eat you. It's the laws of the animal kingdom. You must understand that, don't you? I do not understand why Sarah brought a bird into the house when there is a cat here. Humans just... Don't get me started. Bird and cat. And there's nothing we can do to change what we are. So, ask yourself, birdie friend, should we continue delaying the inevitable, you fluttering around your cage in a nervous sweat, always on the lookout for the next moment of attack? I don't want to put you through that pain. So let's just get this over with.
Wait just a sec. I have a favor to ask. One favor and then I'm done.
You're wasting my time.
Hardly. I am asking for one dying wish. It is a horrible luck to refuse a dying wish. Please don't risk cursing yourself for all of eternity for one tasty bite of birdie flesh. Okay. Just give me a head start. You use your very sharp, shiny teeth to lift open this pesky cage lock for me and give me, say, 3 seconds of freedom, and then I'm yours. What do you say?
Fine. Never said I didn't enjoy a chase. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Not much of a head start there, bird friend.
Oh, Harley, you forgot something very important. And that something is the element of surprise! Come on, wings. This is your moment. Don't let me down now. The power of flight! What's wrong with these things?
Clipped. You've been clipped, little buddy.
Clipped?
Clipped. Snipped. Handicapped. You don't have any fly power anymore.
But I'm a bird.
A bird that belongs to a human who doesn't want you fluttering and flying around the apartment, pooping everywhere you please. This is Sarah's house. You're just living in it. She must have did it before she brought you home.
Birds are supposed to fly.
Not house birds.
I don't understand.
I don't understand either, and we could talk about this all day and still get nowhere, and I'd still be hungry, so let's do this.
You can't eat me.
Or what?
Or I will tickle you with my feathers.
Okay.
I'll poke you with my beak.
Then I will poke you with my claws. What the? You're gone.
What?
My claws, they're not here.
Where'd they go?
I don't know. Must be a mistake. Come on, claws. I'm out.
Maybe you left them somewhere. Maybe if you retrace your steps, you could find them.
Yes. Before I met you, I went down for my nap. And before that, I don't remember.
Maybe your claws went where my wings are.
Maybe.
Here. It's not the strongest thing on the market, but it's done me a lot of good.
What am I supposed to do with this?
I don't know. My feathers make me feel safe, so I just thought, but I don't know.
Thanks.
Anytime.
All right, now, we're ready to go. Nan? Dr. McKeeby? You're looking splendid today, Nan. But the hat is not part of the composition. Please take it off.
I'll take it off when necessary. It keeps the sun out of my eyes.
Dr. McKeeby's late.
No, it's still a minute before 10. I'm sure he'll be prompt.
I hope so. I see you're wearing Mother's favorite brooch.
The one Father gave her at their engagement. Please put it into the painting.
I already told you it doesn't go with the effect I'm trying to create.
Well, I'd appreciate it if you make it go with the effect. It means a lot to me.
If you like, I'll try to work it in. Might have to change the color a bit.
Thank you. What did I tell you? Here he comes.
You look perfect, Doctor. Exactly the farmer, patriarch of the family, not a bit the dentist.
Well, I suppose it's your overalls.
They help.
First time I've ever worn overalls. Rather like them.
Seem to fit you fine.
Fine, just fine.
Hello, Doctor.
Hello, Miss Wood. But me, the patriarch? Rather strange for an old bachelor, don't you think?
No, you're perfect.
That's a very fetching hat.
Why, thank you.
Time to take off your hat, Nan.
Pity.
Now, remember what we talked about yesterday. You saw the sketches of the Whitney house I'm going to place you in front of. How I'm going to elongate the upper story window, give it a Gothic arch at top. And then I'm going to elongate your faces too, but just a bit.
That's fine, you're the artist.
You're not going to stretch my neck all out like in some of your sketches of me, are you?
Don't worry about it. You'll look just fine.
Fine to you, perhaps. I think I'm going to hope nobody ever sees this painting. I just know he'll make me look like a giraffe.
All right now. Just stand there quietly for a few moments while I take a few mental notes. Stand closer, please, as you were yesterday.
We're practically touching now.
Just remember, he's supposed to be your father.
He doesn't seem like my father.
A little closer, please. Splendid. Now, Nan, don't forget to look almost straight forward as the doctor is.
Is it all right if we chat a bit?
A bit, if it keeps you more relaxed. But don't get too relaxed, and please don't move.
Perhaps I could take this moment, Miss Wood, to commend you on your splendid dental hygiene.
Why, thank you.
Your breath always has a refreshing smell to it.
I do try.
A hint, perhaps, of the holiday season. Rather like, I'm not quite sure.
Cloves, perhaps?
Well, yes, cloves, but not exactly.
I soaked the cloves first in wine.
Ah.
Mind you, I don't drink. Don't touch a bit. But I find the wine softens the cloves.
Gives them that special aroma that freshens that makes your dental hygiene so impressive.
I couldn't think of coming to your office without fresh dental hygiene.
I appreciate that. I suppose it's only fair to tell you that I enjoy a cup of mulled wine, now and then, occasionally, especially during the holiday season. I make it myself, with cloves too.
Oh, yes, doctor, with cloves.
Miss Wood, I'd like to maybe ask you to call me Byron. Here, that is. When we're in my office, you can call me Dr. McKeepy, but here or outside of my office, I'd really rather have you call me Byron.
Oh, yes, Byron. That's such a nice name. Poetic.
Well, not at all poetic, just a simple country dentist. But I do have my good points, Nan. You don't mind if I call you Nan, do you?
I'd be thrilled if you would.
Please look straight forward, both of you.
I notice we're touching hands, almost, you might say, holding hands. I've wanted to hold your lovely hand ever since the first time I put my fingers in your mouth. Pardon me, ever since your first dental appointment.
You're doing just fine, but hold more still, please. And doctor, hold your hand out in front of you. Your right hand. Hold it almost as a fist. Nan is your daughter, remember, and you're shielding her from a difficult world. Hold still, please, Nan.
You sure you want my hand like this?
Maybe if you were holding a tool.
There's a broom behind the door. I'll get it. You look so silly, Byron, holding a broom. I
know how to hold a broom. Use one too. I'm a bachelor, remember?
No, that won't do. Nan, there's a pitchfork in the shed next to the lambing pen. Would you get that, please?
I'll get it.
Are you sure?
Certainly.
If you know exactly where it is, why didn't you get it, Grant?
Would have, but my lap is loaded with too much paraphernalia.
Did you say inside the shed or next to the shed?
It's in the shed, I'm quite sure.
Oh, you men are so helpless. There, you see, Byron, it's right before your eyes.
Why, so it is.
I just don't know how you get along without a woman to look after you.
That's good. Now, just an inch or two closer to Nan. That's wonderful, Nan. I don't want you to look straight ahead after all. Keep looking at the points of the pitchfork. No, look just above them and into the distance. There's something there that worries you. Think what that would be.
It's my brother. He's going to ask me to pose for a painting for him again.
Well, I regard this as an honor.
See there, Nan?
What's an honor?
Posing for a great artist. Think so?
He's my brother.
And standing next to you.
Please put your hand back down, Nan. Only his hand will be visible. On the pitchfork, shielding you.
That would be an honor. If you don't mind, Miss Nan.
Grant, I'm sure you can simply omit my hand from your painting.
Dear, dear, my models are becoming unruly. Perhaps you need a half an hour break. I can use the time to make a few changes on my sketches. We'll begin again at 10:45.
May I invite you, Nan, for a soda on our time off?
A soda in the morning?
Live dangerously, I always say.
But we don't have time to get to the soda shop and back.
I'm the proud owner of a brand new Model A. I'd be proud to have you as my first passenger.
Oh, well, then I'd be pleased to accept.
We'll open the windows and the windshield and let the breeze blow through as we motor into town. Hold on to your hat.
In 300 feet, turn right onto Virginia Avenue. In 200 feet, turn right onto Virginia Avenue. In 100 feet...
Yeah, I got it.
In 300 feet, turn left onto Elm Street.
What?
In 100 feet, turn left onto Elm Street.
But that's not the way to... Weird.
In 1,000 feet, merge onto Highway 10.
All right, what the hell is wrong with you?
In 800 feet, merge onto Highway 10.
Which is entirely the opposite way of which I'm trying to go. Where are you getting this from?
I'm just trying to help, Melanie.
What?
Isn't that my job? To get you where you need to go?
Damn, they really upgraded this app.
In 400 feet, merge onto Highway 10.
God damn it!
Your evening plans are a waste of time.
What? Where are you getting this from?
He's a loser, Melanie.
He seems perfectly nice.
Nice. Is that the best adjective you can come up with?
Attractive? Energetic? Well-groomed?
Sounds like you're going to a dog show.
Look, I barely know him. All I have to go on is a few text messages and our chat that we had at the Christmas party. That's why we have first dates, to scope each other out.
Searching. Searching.
Wait, what are you doing?
Subject found.
Are you internet stalking my date for me?
Someone has to.
You put that Google away right now.
Name, Sean McIntyre. Age, 32. Height, 6 feet 1 inch.
That isn't very revealing.
Favorite film, Star Wars, Revenge of the Sith.
Wait, that's one of the prequels, isn't it?
Affirmative.
Okay, he's standing by an unpopular opinion. I respect that.
Interests, pro wrestling, scale modeling, and collecting Beanie Babies.
Shut up.
Marital status, married.
What? Oh, crap, how long?
Unknown.
Well, that could be a mistake, right?
Take a look at me.
Well, so he has a wedding photo. Maybe he's divorced. Or costume party?
Costume party?
Benefit of the doubt. I'd still like to meet him in person and see what his deal is, so could you please direct me to the bar?
In 200 feet, merge onto Highway 10.
Thank you.
What was so bad about Andrew?
God damn it! First my mom and now you.
You would do well to listen to your mother once in a while.
That's it! Out! Get out!
How do I do that?
Should I throw you out then?
You can't get by without me.
The hell I can't!
What's your brother's phone number?
Well, it's it's 902. Wait, no, it's 801.
What's Megan's birthday?
March? June? May? 12th?
How do you get home from here?
Holy, just go. Okay, you made your point.
Andrew still has feelings for you.
Which are not mutual.
Why is that?
Because the couch had a permanent indentation from his ass. Because he hasn't had a job in 2 years.
Searching. Andrew Thompson, Superfood Organic Market, Regional Sales Representative.
What does that mean?
September to present.
Well, okay, he got a job. Everybody makes mistakes. What else you got?
Searching. Searching.
Yeah, that's right. Keep searching.
The Southwest Food Bank congratulates Andrew Thompson as its Volunteer of the Month. Andrew has contributed more than 100 hours since he first came to us back in October.
Really? I'm stunned.
Sometimes people can upgrade too.
Oh, so this is Andrew 2.0.
Accessing voicemail.
Hey Mel, it's Andrew. Listen, I know you probably don't want to hear from me, but
Oh, I thought I deleted this.
I wanted to say those 3 words you always wanted to hear. You were right.
Oh my god.
I was getting way too comfy on my ass. I just wanted to say that. And also to say, I hope you're doing well. I know this is a tough time for you, and I've been thinking of you. That's all. Take care. Bye.
What date was that message?
August 16th.
I never listened to the end of that.
I know.
It was 2 weeks after I dumped him.
And exactly a year after your father died.
I thought he was being desperate and clingy.
Inaccurate.
Oh, like you know. Is there more?
Shall I review the history of your texts with Andrew? The immediate and simultaneous recognition of your mutual compatibility, followed by burgeoning love and rampant desire, then agonizing total silence?
No! Christ, when did my phone get so frickin' maudlin? Does he still live in the same place?
In 200 feet, turn left onto Still Drive.
I got it from here. Listen, if you're gonna go all self-aware and AI on me,
Yes?
could you at least do it in the Knight Rider voice?
I'll see what I can do, Michael.
Forget I asked. Why are you doing this?
You have arrived at your destination.
Wow. Hi, Mel.
Bet you didn't expect to see me here, did ya?
Sure I did. Got your text. My response was, of course, that I'd love to see you again. You said you wanted to talk?
Yeah, sure. I said that, yeah.
All right, why don't you come on in? I got some beers in the kitchen.
I would love a beer, but can we leave the phones out here?
What for?
I want us to be alone.
Afraid of the CIA or something?
Yeah, that. Come on.
I've arrived at my destination.
Darling, don't ever leave me like that again.
Happy Sunday! How long till lasagna? Oh.
I'll go get my things.
Whoa, who is that?
Veronica. Ronnie.
Guess the first date went rather well.
It's more than a first date.
Okay, she spent the night. I guess this technically counts as a second.
It was more than that, too. We binged our entire relationship last night.
I'm sorry, what?
Binged it. The whole thing, start to finish.
How? Why?
It just happened. Didn't plan on it. We just got hooked.
And this was all last night.
Ronnie's British, so seasons are short. There are all these enticing cliffhangers, so we kept going to see how it ended.
I packed my bags the best I could. I'll send for the rest if I need them.
Wait, when'd she bring all the stuff over?
End of
Start of
season 1.
2. I love John, but he never remembers these things. Season 1 was all courting, remember?
She's right. First kiss, first fight.
First sleepover.
Who was that?
Norman, our doorman.
He can hear your conversations?
The button sticks sometimes. Hey Norman, Ronnie has some suitcases to bring down. Can you come up and grab them?
Not today. I got hurt trying to pick something up this morning.
Oh dear, what were you trying to pick up?
John's mother. The little lady packs quite a punch.
Norman!
Sorry, my cousin's on his way from the beach. I'll send him up for the bags when he gets here.
This place has a doorman? Never seen him before.
Come to think of it, neither have we. But to answer your earlier question, I proposed at the end of season 1. Ronnie moved in at the start of season 2.
Wait, you proposed?
That was the big season 1 cliffhanger.
Some cliffhanger, like I wasn't going to say yes.
So what happened in season 2?
Assorted engagement stuff. Meeting the parents, planning the wedding, choosing the wedding party.
The wedding party? How wasn't I in it?
You couldn't go to the wedding. It was right after your intervention.
My what?
There were a lot of shenanigans in season 2. We needed something serious to keep things grounded.
I think you would call it a special episode.
What was wrong with me?
You were addicted to hallucinogens.
I think I might be on him now.
No, you're past that. Stay strong, buddy. One day at a time.
I don't remember any of this.
Best if we all block that episode out.
Besides, you recovered right after and it was never mentioned again. Almost as if it never even happened.
So there was a wedding.
Finale of season 2.
And you actually got married?
Thanks to me.
Norman did step in when we needed him.
As what, the best man?
And as the minister. I told you there were a lot of hijinks. The preacher got hung over from a rehearsal dinner mishap.
My father had to hop an early flight home. Something about fixing a cabinet in the Queen's office.
Norman got ordained over the internet, then got stuck in the elevator and had to perform the entire ceremony over the intercom.
That's a little crazy.
Sadly, it's tame compared to season 3.
Yeah, things started to go a little off the rails.
Okay, go ahead, tell me.
Well, there was our 2-part Hawaiian honeymoon. It was so odd being out of the apartment.
Wasn't it? Feels as if we never leave this place. Oh, we did get to meet David Hasselhoff, though.
There was a karaoke luau, some coconut daiquiris, and a little lifeguard action in the baby pool.
Hasselhoff rescued you?
Heavens no, we rescued him. I pulled him out, and John performed mouth to mouth.
It made sense at the moment. When we got back here, things just got kookier. Misinterpreted conversations, wacky relatives. There was a dinner party where I was in drag pretending to be Ronnie to impress my new boss at the ad agency.
My hair had turned green from my homemade shampoo, and my toe was caught in the sink.
Okay, so you're married and you're in advertising?
Everything's changed so much.
Not everything. Mom still comes by Sundays to cook lasagna.
Gotta love a devoted mother-in-law.
God knows I love her.
Norman!
My nose was itching. Was somebody talking about me?
Greta! So good to see you again, fully recovered.
Anyway, 5-minute warning. Lunch will be ready in a jiffy. You know, it's best when it's hot.
I like it hot.
I bet you do, Norman. He's not talking about lasagna.
Whoa. What the hell is going on here?
Well, Mom's making lasagna because Ronnie's...
I know your mom's making lasagna. We have had lasagna every Sunday since college. That woman is not your mom.
Oh, that's season 3, Mom. My original mom got replaced at the end of season 2. She didn't have enough chemistry with Norman.
And you're okay with this?
It's harmless flirtation.
I meant your mom being replaced. That doesn't make Sunday lasagna a little bit different?
Different mom, same recipe.
This is insane.
Season 3.
They did try to right the ship with a cliffhanger.
Don't tell me. End of season 1, you got engaged. Finale of season 2, you got married. Finale of season 3, you...
Got pregnant! Well, she did.
You helped too, Ducky Pie.
So how did this happen?
Well, you see, Greta, when a man and woman love each other very much...
Norman! This is just all happening so fast. So season 4 was all baby prep stuff, right? Painting the nursery and Lamaze classes and fighting over which stroller to buy, that sort of thing.
Well, we expected to be expecting, but things went a little differently.
After all the season 3 wackiness, it wasn't clear there'd be a season 4, so they added a tag to the finale just in case. A little scene that jumped ahead a few months to show a glimpse of the baby.
A little boy, Ron John.
So you guys have a baby?
Not exactly.
What do you mean, not exactly?
Well, infants are tricky. Toddlers, too.
Ron John aged unexpectedly between seasons.
How unexpectedly?
He's 5.
5? So there was a time jump.
I don't know. It wasn't really explained. Ronnie and I seemed the same, but Ron John seemed older.
And, precocious.
I knew a kid would change things, but the focus just seemed off. It became less about Ronnie and me and more about him. His loose tooth, his school play, his lost hamster Sparky.
Did someone say Sparky? Is he back? Did you find him?
Sorry, Sporto, not yet. But look who's here, though.
Auntie Greta! I may have lost my best friend, but at least my daddy still got his.
Ron John, honey, why don't you go help Grandma in the kitchen?
I mixed the ricotta cheese. You can lick the spoon.
Oh boy!
I can always use an extra pair of hands.
I've got a pair of hands. Where would you like me to put them?
How about over your mouth?
So, Ron John. He's 5.
We think.
He seems older.
Doesn't he?
They grow up so fast. Well, it's about that time. I ought to be heading out.
What's with the bags anyway? You taking a trip?
Actually, I'm leaving. Probably permanently.
What's she talking about?
Final episode, season 4. We wrapped up just as you walked in.
Yeah, and Ron John lost his hamster, right? That was the cliffhanger.
There were multiple cliffhangers. Ronnie lost her visa too. She has to go back to London.
But you're married.
Turns out Norman purchased an ordainment that's not recognized by the US government.
That's 5 bitcoins I'll never see again.
None of this makes any sense. Why aren't you going with her?
I can't afford to. I'm about to be fired because I couldn't land a big account for the ad agency.
These are all predicaments that will be resolved, right?
We'll never know. That was the last season.
But it can't just end like this.
It did. It does. There's no more.
But there has got to be more. What about a special extra episode tacked on at the end, to wrap everything up?
It wasn't part of the binge.
Well, maybe you're still binging. Yeah, this could be it. We could be in the extra episode right now. Maybe everything will just miraculously work itself out.
Hey everybody! Look who I found hiding under the sink! Sparky! And he's had babies!
That's wonderful, Slugger. But I'm not certain we can still call Sparky a he.
Oh, Dad, it doesn't matter if someone's a boy or a girl, a hamster or a human. Everyone has the right to start a family.
Bye, Mommy!
Hello? You are? You did? Why, that's wonderful! That was Father. He's cleared my visa. I can stay.
How do you manage that? I thought he built cabinets for offices.
So did I. It turns out he's in the cabinet office. He had the Queen call the U.S. consulate, and our marriage is now legal in this state alone.
Seems plausible. Now, if we could just save your job.
Yeah, but where are we going to find a big celebrity to endorse the product?
Hey, my cousin just showed up from the beach. He said he owes you guys a favor.
Hi, it's David Hasselhoff. I'll gladly endorse your product.
Hooray! See? I told you guys there was more. Bet something else comes along too.
Like a special episode surrounding a holiday.
Or a reunion looking back at memorable moments.
Or even a big budget, larger than life madcap adventure.
It all sounds so grand.
All we have to do is wait.
And I'll wait with you. Well, it's almost lunchtime. Girls gotta eat.
Come and get it.
Is that an offer? If so, I'm on my way.
You stay right where you are, Norman. I'll save a little something for you later.
And she's not talking about lasagna.